Maggie, is this your pillow?
Maggie had one of those squishy pillows.
I have boogly pillows at home.
The head of household bedroom was wonderful. It was the most amazing moment of my life. No, I was pathetic. I'm watching all these putrid little rats go around and like try to kiss Maggie's ass some more. Let her listen to her music and, you know, smoke banana peels and do whatever the hell she does in there. Just don't make me sick.
What is this? Was this always here or was this yours?
Her stuff doesn't really interest me. She collects turtles, and I saw a turtle. Ooh, that's exciting.
Cracklin', I was like, how did they know that?
Congratulations, Maggie.
Thank you. We need one big hug on this bed.
I absolutely like Rachel as a person. So I wanted to pull her up to the HOH room and understand where she was coming from, give her a chance to talk to me. But there's so much that I have to consider now that I know that Howie is her partner.
Eric, before he left, really cared about you. I really liked Eric. I'm actually torn right now about what to do. I'm not gonna lie, I've wondered where you stood, and I still wonder where you stand. But I don't wonder whether or not you're a good person.
I know that Maggie does like me as a person. Cross my fingers. I hope she doesn't put me up.
You're totally gray for me. I don't know, because now I have to consider everything of you and Howie. So there's some things that I do need to tell him, but that you should probably hear too. Let me grab him. Right. Hey, Howie.
Yes.
You got a second?
Yes, thank you.
Come on in.
You?
Yeah. What do you think about how the team has totally split in two and how you're on the other side as me?
I was not HOH. You know, Kaser was, you know, after Eric, right? No, yeah, after Eric. And he tried to change it up.
I was told that it was your idea to put up me and Eric. How do you feel about that?
The ultimate decision is the HOH, that's for sure. I wasn't the HOH. You are a strong player, and James are a strong player, and that's why you guys are up on the block. It was nothing personal against anybody.
Let's say I ask you to make a deal.
Okay.
If it's all strategic and non-personal,
right,
what do I have to hold you to that deal?
You know, as I looked at Rachel, as I was talking to Maggie and everything else, she just gave me a look like, no. I didn't want to dig a hole for me or Rachel.
Well, I guess, you know, coming into this game, you wanted to finish this game with Eric and everybody else, and obviously my goal is to finish this event with Rachel. So, and it's going to protect us, you know, to go a step further. I don't see why I can't honor that. I mean, you feel that's, or am I just speaking for both of us, or me, or not you, or am I right? Or
well, there is something to that. I mean, he makes a good point.
It was really nice seeing how he turned to her for an answer, because then I kind of knew which way decisions were being made when it came to that part of the game.
So if I asked you for this week, for next week, if you win HOH, not to put me up, would you guys be willing to make that deal? I would do that.
I honor what she says, because she's made good decisions for me so far.
Of course we agreed, but making deals is also a strategic move, so why wouldn't we?
If your key's in the box tomorrow, we have a deal.
You guys too cool to talk to me now, or?
Please, we've never been so cool.
I don't believe you anymore.
You don't believe me anymore? That's funny.
The purpose of sitting down and talking with them was knowing that my butt isn't against the wall. You know, I knew that I had to start pulling them over back to my side.
But you know what? If we're going to be here, play just as nasty.
But it's so funny because both teams think the other side is playing just as nasty.
With Maggie, that Mo. The thing he doesn't realize is he puts more of a target on himself by doing things like that.
That's how this house goes. It's like 1 week to the next.
But you will never, but you know what? Maybe sometimes you shouldn't make people feel so, because you never know when it's going to come back.
The James conversation was all about him basically betraying the group. Now he's trying to crawl back into the circle, and we're not going to let him. What goes around comes around. Life's a bitch.
You can justify whatever you want, and it's like, I'll believe what I want.
It's rationalized.
You're not going to be able to rationalize with me your actions. You're really not. There's a lot of people that are in my gray area and that I believe, but I don't feel that way about you.
Maggie, I wanted to smack her because she's one of the most dishonest people in my eyes here.
I just wonder, like, if you know that you were pulling away from a group that would have stayed true to you as long as they could.
This is what bothers me about it, James. You trusted somebody in one day, and you forgot the trust that you had built in 3 weeks.
Because there was no other option, because his loyalty to her was greater than it was to me.
I don't understand what's going through Yvette's head right now. I would have saved myself regardless. Last week, I knew I had to go to Kaysar and them. As much as Eric was willing to send me home, he was willing to send her home. You know, and Bo should see this as well, but they're just too blind, too brainwashed, or just too stupid to realize what this game's about.
I felt I was being backstabbed by Eric.
When James started rationalizing, he can do that for other people's benefit, just not mine. So I chose to walk away.
I'm just here to say I'm sorry. That's it. You know, and I feel bad because I feel like, you know, I hurt someone that I thought was like a brother. Yeah, I am choosing to use the denomination on myself. But that's what I thought he did to me.
James came in to apologize, so I let him apologize. Then we started discussing strategy.
So who do you think I should put up tomorrow?
I can't tell you who you want to put up tomorrow.
Don't tell me who I want to put up. Say you just want HOH. Besides me, strategically, being that I don't have a partner anymore. Would you knock off the partners?
You can do partners, but one stays.
Correct.
You know? Obviously, the people who are the most dangerous are the people without partners. But I'm not getting into that because I don't want to send somebody else down the river, so to speak.
Interesting.
Strategically, I can tell you that if I'm not on the block and I'm asked to do a veto contest, I will not use it.
Even if Sarah's on the block?
To be honest, I think I'd function better if Sarah was not here. I'd miss her, but strategically, I think there are two other people that would be better suited on the block.
Who? You know what? Don't give me names. If it's going to cause you that much, don't do it. Will it help you or hurt you in the game? I'm not going to tell you that.
Maggie, I think one of the things that I find so annoying strategically about you is that I can't read you.
How unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate for me to go into an environment where I don't know what that other person is contemplating.
What do you do for a living? Because what if it's the same thing as me? Oh my God, wouldn't that be ironic?
You're a nurse, aren't you?
Am I?
What do you do for a living? Are you a cop?
Would I ever tell you if I was?
She had that room set up like a perfect interrogation room. She had herself at a raised position. She had me at a lower level. I couldn't read crap on her. She's had the same training I've had, but she's allowed to go a little bit further because she's a cop and they're allowed to be people.
No, but if I tell you, won't you tell me?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's no fair then.
It's totally not.
Oh, man, I'm not a cop.
With that said...
You son of a...
What? This meeting's adjourned.
Oh, man. Damn it. Maggie is a cop.
You know, I walk outside and all of a sudden I'm happy. It's like, it's euphoric, angelic. It's great. I just see boobies as far as the eyes can see. Wow. I love boobies.
Howie loves boobies. He talks about boobies all day long.
2, 4, 6. 6 beautiful boobies.
Boobies this, boobies that, Jenny's big boobies.
It's a waste of your big boobies to not have somebody, you know, take care of them for you.
Howie's obsessed with boobies.
We'll finish this talk later. Look at April. Oh, she's got some great boobies.
Howie's vocabulary consists of one main word. Boobies. Boobies. Boobies.